Good morning, children. I know you all are staying healthy and working very hard. In our last class, we have started with a new chapter, but we are not going to continue with that right now because very soon you are starting with your half yearlies and you need to revise for that, isn't it? So today I am going to revise chapter 3, A Trip to Bhopal, with you all. Learning objective of today's class is you will be able to recall the topics done in this chapter, and at the end of the class you will understand the concept and use it to solve the given question. First question, you are going to solve the following. First, we are going to arrange it in column form. So thousand, hundreds, tens and ones column. We are going to arrange it. So it is given 459. Then you have to plus. That means you have to add 732. So first we arrange it like this, and then when we start adding from the ones column, 9 plus 2 is 11, 1, and 1 will go up as carryover. 5 plus 3, 8 plus 1 is 9, and 7 plus 4 is 11. So your answer is 1191. Okay. Next one, 1000, arrange in column again. Okay, so it is given 5, 3, 2, 1 minus 638. So now minus means you are going to subtract it, isn't it? So let's start subtracting from the ones column. In the ones column, from 1 it is not possible to subtract 8, so it will borrow. So 2 will become 1 and this 1 will become 11. So 11 minus 8 is 3. And in the tens column, from 1 it is not possible to subtract 3, so it will borrow. 3 will become 2 and 1 will become 11. So 11 minus 3 is 8. In the hundreds column, not possible to subtract from 2, 6. So borrow. 5 will become 4 and 2 will become 12. So 12 minus 6 is 6. And 4 is left here. 4 minus 0 is 4. So you got your answer as 4683. Next question again. Children, if you want, you can do these questions along with me in your notebook, so that it is a practice for you. You just write the question, do it yourself, and then check it if you have done it correctly or not. Okay, so let's start doing the next part. We are going to subtract. From 9 minus 2 is 7, and in the tens column it is not possible to subtract 3 from 0, so it will borrow. So 4 will become 3 and 0 will become 10. So 10 minus 3 is again 7, and 3 minus 3 in the hundreds column is 0, and 2 minus 1 in the thousands column is 1. So you got your answer as 1077. The D part, again let's arrange in the columns. Okay, 1145 is given, then it is given 720. 700 it is given, so 7 will go in hundreds column because it is 700, then 20. Next one is 1000, so 1 will go in the thousands column. 400 will go in the hundreds column. 0 and 8. 1408. There are three numbers which you are going to add. So let's start adding from the ones column. 5 plus 8 is 13. So 3 and 1 will go up. Now 4 plus 2 is 7 plus 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Okay, sorry. Then in the hundreds place, 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. So 2 will come here and 1 will go up. So 1, 2, 3. In the thousands column we have 3. So The answer which we got is 3273. Okay, just make it sure the correct way you are arranging it, and you know either you have to add or subtract. That you be very vigilant in that what you have to do, you know, and you'll be able to do it. Okay, now let's see the second type of question. Here in the second one, you have to subtract and then you have to check your answer. Okay, so subtraction, you know very well. We are first going to arrange it. Okay, and then we will do the subtraction. So 2 minus 2 is 0, and from 3 it is not possible to subtract 4, so it will borrow. 5 will become 4 and 3 will become 13. So 13 minus 4 is 9 and 4 minus 2 is 2. So you got your answer after subtraction as 290. Now we need to check. We need to check if our subtraction is correct or not. Whenever we are subtracting, to check the subtraction, we are going to add the two numbers here. So this will go up and this will come down. Okay, so 242, you are going to check. You will add the answer with this, the second number which you are subtracting. Okay, so now when we are adding it, we will add it and see what we get. Okay, so 2 plus 0 is 2, 9 plus 4 is 13, so 3 and 1 will go up. So 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1 is 5. So the answer which you got when you are checking after addition, you will see, is this answer same as the first number which was given here, 532, 500? Yes, it is same. So if your subtraction is correct, you will get your, after checking, you will get the answer same. Okay, so that means your subtraction is correct. So we write hence checked. Okay, let's start doing the second one. 6427 minus 1291. Let's start subtracting. 7 minus 1 is 6. From 2 it is not possible to subtract 9, so it will borrow. This will become 3 and this will become 12. Okay, so 12 minus 9 is 3. Now 3 minus 2 is 1 and 6 minus 1 is 5. So after subtraction you got 5136. Now we need to check if your answer is correct or not. So we are going to write it like this. This number will go here and the answer will come here, and we are going to add it. So let's start adding. Sorry, this was not very clear. Okay, 1 plus 6 is 7, then it is 9 plus 3 is 12, 2, 1 will go up, and 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1 is 4, and 5 plus 1 is 6. So see, is this answer coming same? Yes, it is coming same. That means your subtraction is correct. So you will write hence checked. Okay. Question number 3, multiplying in a row. So when we are doing this, when we are multiplying by tens or hundreds, what we do is, first we are going to see there is a 0 here, isn't it? So we are just going to write a 0 in the ones place of the answer and then multiply the remaining two number. So 45 multiplied by 2. 2 5s is 10, 0, 1 will go up, and 2 4s are 8 plus 1 is 9. So your answer is 900. In the second B1, there is 1 0 here and here. So we are going to first write 2 zeros in the ones and the tens place of the answer and then multiply the remaining number, that is 32 multiplied by 5. So when we are multiplying, let's see what we get. 5 2s is 10, 0, 1 will go up, and 5 3s are 15 plus 1 is 16. So you got your answer as 16,000. 70 multiplied by 45. So this 0 of 70 we will write in the ones place of the answer and multiply 45 by 7. So 7 5s is 35, 5, 3 will go up, 7 4s are 28 and plus 3 is 31. So you got your answer as 3150. D. In D it is asked with 2 what you will multiply by 2 to get 200. So in this case you will see in the answer there are 2 zeros. Okay, so first we will write here 2 0 of the answer. From if you multiply it by 2 something hundreds, then only you will get this. And what remains? Only 2 remains. So you will see in 2 table 2 goes how much times? 1 time. So 2 ones are 2. So if you multiply 2 by 100, you get your answer as 200. So your answer for D is 100. Now E. In E, what you will multiply by 50 to get your answer as 150. So the answer 0, first we will write that 0 here, and you will see it to 15 what you will multiply so that you get your answer as 15. So that is 1. So 15 into 10 is 150. Okay. Now the next type of questions, that is estimation. And we are doing estimation to the nearest tens. Okay, and whenever you are doing estimation, remember children, there is something like this. Okay, so this is our 5 and then we have 4, 3, 2, 1, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so here like this table we will see here. Now see 29. When you are estimation to the nearest tens, then we will see which is the tens place. Here the tens place. This is the tens place. And we are going to estimate. It means we are going to see the next number. Okay, so if the next number lies from 5 and above, it will go to the, from 5 and above it will go to the next tens, and if it lies below 5, then the tens remains the same, or the number which you have to round off remains the same. This rule we follow every time when we are estimating. So here 9 is more than 5, isn't it? So it will go to the next tens. The tens will go to the next tens. 2. That means 2 will become, next tens will be 29, which is the next tens after 29, that will be 30. The greater tens it will go to. So 29 will become 30. Let's see the second one. 872 is given. So you have to estimate to nearest tens, means you will see the tens place. This is the tens place and you will see the next number. Now this next number 2, it is less than 5. So when it is less than 5, the tens remain the same. The hundreds place remains unchanged because we are not doing anything about it. The tens place we are changing, isn't it? So now according to the rule, if this number, the next number is less than 5, the tens remains the same. So what is in the tens place? 7. So it doesn't change and it becomes 0. 70. It becomes 870. The tens is 70, which we needed. Next one, 1575. So tens place is this. We are going to see the next number. Which is the next number? The next number is 5. Now the previous number remain unchanged, we know. Okay, only this is the place where the change is going to happen, 75. Okay, so now 5, according to the rule, we know if it is 5 or greater, then it will go to the next tens. So 75, which is the next tens after 75, that is 80, isn't it? So, or you can say it will go to the greater tens. So 75 will go to 80. So it will become 1580 when we estimate it, or we can say when we round it. See the D part, 399. Now this is the tens place. We are going to see this number. Okay, now this number 9 is greater than 5. So it says it will go to the next tens, isn't it? So here you will see that that 90, which is the next tens after 90. After 90 you have 100, isn't it? The greater side, it is 100. So that means this all will change into 100 and 1 will get added to the hundreds place. So what is there in the hundreds place? Whenever it becomes greater than the required, that is tens has become hundreds, we will always add 1 to the next place. Okay, so 90 has become 100, means it will get added to the 100 place. So 3 will become 4 and 100. So 399, when we are rounding or we are estimating it to the nearest tens, it becomes 400. 400 is nearer than 390, isn't it? So it is 400. Next one, this is the tens place and you are going to see this number. 3 is less than 5, so there will be no change in the tens place. 4 will remain the same. And what is there in the tens place? 0, 0, and this will become 0. So 403 to the nearest tens is 400. I hope children it is clear to you estimation. Let's start question number 5.